Hi everyone, this is the video for Monday, October 5th, going over our DLP. We didn't learn any brand new information today. I just wanted to give an update about our most updated grades and how to make some things up. Before we get to that, please, I do always look because I want to get to know you better at your answer to the daily question. Today's question is it still fun to watch sports even though there are no fans? I got both yeses and nos. Give me a reason why. Then let's go ahead and do, once you answer that, go ahead and come over. We're going to answer these two questions. Please use, if you click on this link up here that says triangle congruence theorems, it will, sorry, you guys, I have to go to the actual launch pad to click on it. Oops. It is there. This is a different one. Please click on those and it brings up the 5 we have been working on, the side, triangle theorem. If 3 sides of a triangle are congruent to 3 sides of another triangle, the triangles are congruent. The side angle side, if 2 sides in the included angle of one of the triangles are congruent, the corresponding parts of another triangle, the triangles are congruent. Remember, order matters here. The angle has to be in between the 2 sides. Here, angle side angle, the side has to be in between the 2 angles. Angle side, you could also read it as side angle, means the side is not in between the 2 angles. And hypotenuse leg, you can only use at the right triangle. And you have to know that the hypotenuse are the same and also that one of the other sides are the same. And then those angles are congruent. All right. So which of those work for this first triangle? If you are up to it, pause, see if you can come up with an answer, and then see if it's the right answer. If not, go ahead and listen. So here, we know that we see 2 triangles here, right? We know that they have 1 side in common. We know that they have 2 sides in common. And then because of the reflexive property, because they literally share this side, we know that that side is the same also. So they have 3 sides that are the same, that are congruent. So if 3 sides are congruent, then the triangles are congruent. So this one is by side, side, side. A few people in class put what they thought it was the hypotenuse length, which makes so much sense. If you think this is a right angle, then they have their hypotenuses congruent and another side is congruent. So by hypotenuse length, those 2 triangles would be congruent. But the problem is people like to trick you. And if they literally don't put this sign that means it's a right triangle there, then you cannot assume it is a right triangle. So we can't use that in this particular case, but I love that people thought of that because that wasn't where my brain went. And I love it when I see how other people's brains work. So the second one, we know that they have a congruent angle that's 120 degrees. We know that they have these 2 triangles have congruent side here, which is a length of 6. So the question is, what else do I know about these 2 triangles that may help me prove that they are congruent? Well, if you remember, Sal Khan says that vertical angles are always congruent. So we know that angle PRO is congruent to angle SRT because they're vertical. And then if we take a look, we realize they have 2 angles and a side. So it could be angle side angle, or it could be angle angle side. So we need to figure out which one. Well, angle side angle means the side that is congruent would have to be in between the 2 angles that are congruent, which would be here, here and here, which it is not. Okay, so it's not angle side angle. It is angle angle side, or you could also say side angle angle, it's the same thing because the side that you know is not in between those two angles. All right, so here is where we were talking about unit 1 is over, but many students are still missing work. Let's take today to make sure that we know what we might be missing and how to make it up. Click on this link for details. So if you go in and you click on this link, it links to unit 1 makeup work. And these are the 3 big categories that you can make up for unit 1. There are all of these Khan Academy problems that were assigned on different launch pads. So I put them together. If you have not yet joined the Khan Academy class, you can click on this and you will be able to click on Khan Academy and you can always see what I have assigned you. Also, I will be updating this link pretty regularly. If you click on it for unit 1, you will be able to see unit 1 at the top in the yellow. These are all the different practice problems. Each one has 4 practice problems in it. And these are your scores. If it's a 0, it's simply because you haven't had a chance to get it done yet. Please do that. They are worth a lot. And I made them worth a lot on purpose because you can keep doing them until you get the grade that you want. You can keep doing them. If you didn't get like this student got a 43% here, right? The student got a 43% here, let's say. They don't want that. They want 100%. Well, they can click on classify shapes by line and angles again, right? You can click on that and they can try it again and they can keep trying it until they get 100%. And if they're still stuck, they can join me for office hours and I can help them out with it. So the problem is because I made them worth a lot, because you should be able to keep doing them until you get 100% and it will help your grade. It will also hurt you if you don't do them. So please take a moment, go in to this link, which is on this launch pad. You click on the link that brings up unit 1. Then you click in the green, the link to see the details. Your student number should be on the left-hand side. You can be able to see where you are. I took the last number off of your student number, just so nobody has your exact student number, because I think they can buy food with it. So just know, yes, your student number will be there. It will be missing the last digit. If you are confused, again, at the top in pink, you can go to the Khan Academy class and everything I have assigned to you should be there. Okay, so please get your Khan Academy work done for unit 1. The daily launch pads. If you are missing your daily launch pads, please go back and watch the videos such as this one. Those can be found at this link. It's also in our Schoology, right? And it has all of the days and all of the videos. So if you click on it, it opens up our Launchpad videos. It has all of the weeks at the top. Each week next to it has what unit we were doing there. So these first 3 is where unit 1, you can find all the unit 1 Launchpads. Check Schoology first and see which ones you have not submitted. Even if you are missing it, you have 50% on there. So it's really easy to get, which is an F, but it's really easy to make those points up. Okay, so go in, you have to submit them. It says that on our document here. To receive full credit, they must be filled out and submitted. If you see a score that's like a 90% on a Launchpad, it's probably because you did not fill out the exit tickets. One of the things I look at, easy things, the exit ticket, the daily chat question, those things are really easy for me to check and for me to know that you're paying attention and giving me some good information. And then the last part was this unit assessment. So since we had the unit assessment over a couple of days, some people were there for one part of it, but not there for another part of it. So you need to schedule a time with me to finish it. I left you a comment in your grade book about that. If you have not taken the unit assessment at all, okay, you may not do so until 70% of your DLPs and all of your Khan Academy work is complete. So once you do that, contact me and you can take that unit assessment. I really mean what I say up here in this paragraph, which is, I know it's been a strange and hard way to start back at school. I'm deeply proud of everyone for attaining what they can to the best of their ability. If you were not able to complete everything during Unit 1, please take time to go back and finish your work. Independent time and office hours will be a great time for doing this. After you've completed the work, make sure it gets submitted to Schoology so that I can grade it. And once you have finished the work, please schedule time with me to take the unit assessment. So I would say if you got a little bit too far behind in Unit 1, you have a lot of stuff to make up, do that slowly. Maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays you work on Unit 1 stuff. Okay, we just need to get it done by December. And then make sure for Unit 2, you're coming every day, you're turning in your Launchpad every day so that we don't get back into this situation. Let's go back and finish up going through our Launchpad. So one of the things I just said is that I need you guys every day to be doing your exit ticket. Today's exit ticket says, do you need to finish anything for Unit A? So Unit A, that should be Unit 1. If so, please write down your plan for how you will do it. Okay, please write down what your plan is. And then below is all of the independent work I've assigned so far for Unit 2. So if you have missed another day, you can always go back and check and make sure that you have gotten these things done. All right, you guys, that is it for today's Launchpad. Please make sure everything is filled out, submit it so you can get the points for it, and ask me if you have any questions about this.